Welcome everybody to another frustrating evening of Two's Company Three's a podcast. My name is Dylan and as always with my co-host
Mitchell, and we want to know, what was your favourite children's cartoon growing up?
Let us know down below. Let's finally fucking go. There's the thing.
Oh, he's going to be so cranky all episode.
Oh man, I'm already cranky, but it's time for a good cracking episode. How is everybody feeling this evening? Now we are live over on twitch.tv/2C3pod live. Make sure you hit that follow button and subscribe if you do want to. We would greatly appreciate it.
No, that's right. And make sure to check out the podcast, of course, on your favourite platform. We're available on all of those platforms, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course,
YouTube. Big summer blowout. We do have some brand new YouTube content on the way. We did talk about the latest trailers that hit the interwebs. Most importantly, Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League.
And
you also had a drink in your
Kombat?
mouth, and I had a drink in my mouth. I was like,
oh, okay.
Justice League.
Of course.
And yes, also Mortal Kombat as well.
Yes.
And absolutely the one that we've been all waiting for. After We Fell.
And Cruella.
Don't
forget that as well, of
That's
course.
right.
All of those
we're
trailers.
really hoping for skin and puppies. Anyway, definitely head over to YouTube. Links are all down below in the About tabs on Twitch and all of that, but also on this podcast episode, wherever you're listening to this. Hopefully the audio isn't too bad. I know I keep going on about it. Nobody else understands my pain.
No, exactly. I'm sitting here like just, no.
Yeah, no, but don't worry. You'll hear about it all after the show. But
exactly.
This week's question is, what's your favourite childhood cartoon, children's cartoon that you either grew up with or you still watch today?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That's a good one. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, we do have a lot of comments going through at the moment for everybody who is here right now live, but do you have a few that you'd like to get through first?
Well, the first one that comes to mind is one that I was very obsessed with and then also bought into the trading card game. No, not Pokemon.
Ooh.
I'm talking Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, Cheese TV. I absolutely adored that. That was probably the first TV series that I watched episodic, back-to-back episodes and was geared up for the next one and made sure to tune in for the next one before we had all this on-demand stuff that we have now.
Yeah, for sure.
And life was a lot harder than it used to be because if you missed it, and it was fucking gone. Simple as that. So,
right.
Dragon Ball Z was the first one that I really remember gravitating towards.
Yeah, I find it strange that I never got into Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Like, I never really got into those sort of more mainstream anime shows except Transformers.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
Transformers out of all of those, but I don't think it was strictly the animation style because I also was a huge fan of Beast Wars. If anybody remembers Beast Wars, it was more of the very, for its time, 3D animated Transformers, but set in like the primal era in the future or something like that, where they were animals that like transformed into robots or whatever. But that was the shit for me. It was Transformers growing up, and then it slowly worked into Beast Wars. But I think we can happily keep the Simpsons.
I have no idea
what
what Beast Wars is. To be honest,
I was about to explain it to you, but I just did.
Yeah, no, I know, but at the same time, I still don't. I
have
don't
no
get
recollection
it.
of it?
No. I just don't.
Oh man, you should totally watch it.
Yeah, no, I'm good. No, there's enough going on. No,
yeah. Anyway, is it safe to say that The Simpsons on this list doesn't necessarily count? Because everybody kind of grew up with it, but nobody really understood it until they were old enough.
Yeah.
But let's focus more on kids' cartoons because The Simpsons is more for adults, right?
Yeah, but I also think we should try and focus on those morning cartoons.
Oh, yes. Cheese TV,
exactly,
those ones that you got up very
we
early.
We had MC Wormy jumping over on Facebook and comment on there saying Cheese TV and the likes of that, which just, that takes me back, man. I think his name, Ryan and somebody else. Ryan and... I can't remember. Do you remember the other dude's name?
I didn't watch it enough as a kid. I watched a few of the TV shows in the background while I was doing something else.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But the Dragon Ball Z was on there.
That's right. The one that, though, he did mention on Facebook, though, it's not necessarily a cartoon, but it is a kids show, which I believe we all have fond memories of.
Yeah.
Ferals.
Oh, Ferals, yes. Ferals, ABC. Yeah, that was a part of the after school block.
Yeah, that's right. Ferals was great.
Ferals is nutty, and for any international listeners, Google like Ferals Australian TV or whatever, and just look at that and go, what the fuck are they talking about? Because it's just puppets. But it was fucking
it was
so
crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there. But anyway, do we have a good list of people in chat who are dropping all of their favourite children's TV shows over the years? So we've got a few to go through. So do you want to start up the very top? I think the first one we got was from Gingerly, I believe it was, or Taser with Pokemon.
Yeah, no, Taser, Pokemon, of course. Absolute classic, of course. We've seen a resurgence of that in like recent times with the new games on the not DS. What are they called? Switches?
Oh, them Nintendo console things.
Oh, shut up, okay? I grew up with a Game Boy Color. Go fuck yourself.
I still have it. It's in the
exactly.
pile.
I've got 3 of them at home. No, exactly. So Pokemon, of course, is like an absolute classic. Like, so everybody everybody has at least some memory of that, whether you like it or not.
Taylor and I, maybe mid last year, we bought on DVD Pokemon and Pokemon 2000, the movies that came out back then.
Yes, so good.
And yeah, after rewatching, I was like, yeah, this is exactly how I remember it.
That was probably
not as good as I thought, but still, you know what? It holds up. That
was probably one of the first movies to make me cry.
Oh yeah, it was like very emotional.
When Ash turns to stone.
You know, he's a 10-year-old kid.
I know.
Horribly irresponsible.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm 10. What if I turn to stone?
Your mum was like,
I don't have a mouse.
Here's a strange pet that can electrocute at any time. Get the fuck out of my house.
No.
Go on an adventure and battle people.
No. Worse.
Punch on with kids in the bush.
No, worse than that, man. Yeah. Worse than that. He said, I'm going to become a Pokemon trainer. And she went, bye.
Bye, good luck.
Yeah, she
didn't even pack him lunch.
No. Oh, no. She packed him a lot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one of the scenes, like, in classic anime style, where it's like, here's blah, 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 and a clean pair of underwear, blah, 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 blah.
That's right.
And then he's like, Mom. Oh. Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, I distinctly remember clean pair of underwear. It's like, he's a kid and he's going to shit himself.
Exactly. Yeah, you're going to be terrified, motherfucker.
That's right.
But yeah, no, exactly. So, all right, moving down the list now. I'm going to probably pronounce this incorrectly, but we'll give it a go. Shaolin Showdown?
I'm going to say Shaolin Showdown. Shaolin? Zhao. Like
Exalion
Showdown. Yes, absolutely.
Exactly.
From Gingerly. I have no idea what that is.
No, absolutely not. But I assume anime might be a little bit racist.
Is that racist or just assumptive?
It's
not racist if it's assumptive, and the context of your thought is not negative.
No, exactly. It's not negative at all. I'm sure it's a great show. But all right, then we have Taser coming back in with the Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. Yes, absolutely. Like you said, you weren't too that into it. American Dragon. Is that the Bruce Lee movie? Maybe, we don't know.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. He had a big hole in his
Cartoon
tooth.
Network. I remember that one. Yeah. No, I never got into that too much. Now,
Devalerain. I think I watched his YouTube clip yesterday. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering how to pronounce it correctly.
Devalerain?
That's what it is.
Well, we do also.
We're going to call him Dava.
Okay. Well, we do also need to say thank you for the follow as well. The top of the original attempt at this show.
Yeah.
Yes. No. Appreciate the follow, and make sure anybody who isn't yet, slap that follow button, get yourself a shout out. Love you. All that stuff. Happy Tree Friends.
Oh man, that's not a kids show.
No, not at all.
No, I mean we watched it as kids.
No, exactly. I remember seeing some like people at school showing me that, and I'm like, I can't watch this.
Yeah, neither could I. And I tried, and I remember there were certain moments throughout that show where, as a kid, I was like, I can't watch this. It's horrifying.
By default, I want to say no shows will be included if it only aired at 11:30 p.m. on SBS.
So South Park doesn't count.
South Park does not count.
Fair enough. You watch shows that you shouldn't have as a child.
Exactly.
But we're talking about actual children's shows. But
that's
next on the list from Court J89. Thank you very much for your patronage.
Exactly.
Rocco's Modern Life. Absolute classic.
Yes, I still love watching that late night on Nickelodeon at the moment. It still does the cycles and I still love it. And I just still can't believe that in the 90s, a hit TV show had a wallaby as like the lead character.
And it was popular in America as well, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, no. Well, that's where it came from, obviously, But like the fact that they sent it on an Australian creature, I thought that was always dope. And it's still a great show.
There was another one that had a similar animation style, whether anybody remembers it. Elvis. He was like a kid, but he was like Elvis Presley. What was his name?
Oh, but that was on ABC. That was definitely more kid.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to remember what it was called. Yeah,
no, I remember. There was another one as well you might remember called like Wayne's World. Wayne's
Manifesto.
Wayne's Manifesto.
That wasn't a cartoon show.
No, it wasn't at all. I just remember.
But it had a great claymation opening to it.
Exactly. So we're counting it. Yeah, exactly. It makes the list. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now moving down the list a little bit here, we had Siege.
Someone said Pokemon card.
Someone said Pokemon card. Yeah. Make sure to check out Siege of Quebec if you like Pokemon card opening. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Burnsy jumping in with TMNT.
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Ninjas in a half shell.
Did you watch much of it? I remember.
Actually, when I say yes, a shit ton as a kid, but I don't remember it as much because I think I was that young when I was watching it. I remember the Foot Clan terrifying the shit out of me.
Yes, no, absolutely. But I remember renting, I think it was the first animated film from the video shop and having Shredder in it and the pink goo belly dude. I don't know what his name is. I don't know, but
Krang.
Yeah, exactly. That shit being creepy as stuff and me thinking that what's his
the
name?
live action version of Krang in the last Ninja Turtles movie was quite good. I thought it was quite decent.
Yeah.
The movie itself as a whole is like, But like that live action adaptation of that character, I thought was done quite well. It was very grotesque and ugly and hilarious in all the right ways. Burnsy back with Beast Wars. Yes, my dude. Beast Wars. Absolutely. Go Beast Wars. Siege of Quebec.
Yeah.
Zoids. Do you remember Zoids?
No.
It was like, if I remember this correctly, and people are probably going to butcher me for this one, but it was similar to Power Rangers in the way that Zoids was like a very hot toy property where they...
Oh, right.
They were like big animated robot machines
trying to capitalize on the the Transformer Yu-Gi-Oh market type thing.
Well, Power Rangers as well. You know how they transformed into like the big giant mech robots. It was like a big like animal robot style fighting TV show.
Yeah, only 26 episodes of it, so it didn't last long.
But I remember it fondly though, for sure.
Okay. No,
we've got a few down the list, but going back in order, Bionicles the movie. I don't think I ever watched the movie, but I love the toys.
Yeah, no, I had a few of the toys growing up, but I didn't get too much. I didn't get too into it. It didn't really capture me that much. But
Bionicles were fantastic.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, why not?
Yeah.
But Street Sharks.
We talked about Street Sharks last week.
Oh my god,
yes. Street Sharks, the toys.
That's right. Yeah, we briefly touched on that and said, give us a full a feature length of that. Oh, now, man. Like a nice remake.
Would you take a live action or an animated version?
Oh, it depends how good the technology looks. I'd take animation, but I don't think it would be as successful or as cared about.
Yeah,
you know, if it's a live action,
like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, if they could do that with Street Sharks. Oh my god.
Well, we do know that Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg and I think it's Point Grey Pictures, they're in charge of the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action adaptation, which indicates to me, you know what? If Street Sharks is going to get a revival somehow, it's got to be through them, because Street Sharks, they were like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the same way that they were kind of like punks living in the streets of New York or whatever it was. So you really could put that teenage.
I thought they lived in the suburbs. Street Sharks. Cul-de-sac sharks.
Yeah, interesting. But yeah, that would be great. Gingerly's back with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Did you ever watch Avatar?
Not at all.
Never? Oh,
no,
okay.
Exactly.
I don't think that was so much of a kid's show when I was a kid. It was more popular when I got a bit older.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
If I'm not mistaken, early 2000s, I think it was starting to take off.
Past it at that point.
But I remember it being on Nickelodeon and me not having Nickelodeon.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, didn't get the chance to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah, wait, Xiaolin, if we're saying that correctly.
Xiaolin Shodaru
was a kid's show on Cartoon Network. Okay, so Cartoon Network, yeah. Again, Foxtel.
Little Elvis. Elvis. That's what the TV show was called.
Elvis Jones.
Little Elvis Jones. That was a great TV show.
Thank you, Siege, for that one as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Ed, and Eddie.
Oh, see, that's mine and my brother's favourite.
Yeah.
If we've got a top pick, Ed, and Eddie. I love
Genius
that
name.
Yeah.
Genius
hey,
name.
we've got another. Thank you for following Stone Cunts Gaming. Welcome back to the new channel. We greatly appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for joining in. Tell us down in the comments below, what was your favorite kids show growing up? That's what we're discussing this week. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, what's up? Oh, it's Wormy.
Wormy, yes, of course.
Wormy,
yeah. We remember.
Yeah.
We talked earlier. Right. If you were here 5 minutes ago, we did talk about Ferals.
That's right.
The TV show,
yes,
of course.
And Cheese TV.
Yes. Gingerly's back with Codename Kids Next Door. Does that sound like a cheap knockoff of Spy Kids?
I'm not. No, it sounds so familiar, but I guess so. I mean, yeah, if you just Codename Kid Next Door, I'm waiting for it to load.
You having a bit of a Google?
Yeah. No, it doesn't even look familiar to me. Yeah. No.
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
No, 6 seasons of it though. Oh, that's early 2000s again.
Oh, so a lot of these shoes, a lot of these shoes didn't quite fit so well.
Yeah,
a lot of these shows came out when we were already half grown up, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like
we grown up, I guess.
Well, we were like what, 12, 13, essentially when some of these shows were still out, and I was way past watching kids' cartoons at that point in time. Taser's back with obviously one of my personal favorites, Hey Arnold.
Oh, yes.
Football Head,
of course, yes.
And there was another one around the same time by the same animators, and I'm not talking about
Real
Nigel
Monsters?
Real monsters, not little monsters. I always get them confused.
Yeah.
The guy with
Real
the eyeballs.
Monsters, yeah. No, absolutely. I loved Our Real Monsters. That one was fantastic. But that Hey Arnold will always run back to back. And those shows, they go hand in hand, those two.
Did you ever watch
Cat Dog as well?
Oh, Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers, yeah. There we go.
If Toby's here, I know he's not, but if he was, he'd be all over that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Those are all fantastic shows. I feel like we don't watch a lot of kids shows. I mean, I see a little bit here and there, with my kids and stuff like that.
But I don't watch them at all.
No. But at the same time, I just feel like they don't make them the same. I feel like they would that little bit risque where an adult could enjoy them as well. But
you go back a little bit further than before we were kids, and you had shows that just went balls to the wall.
Oh yeah,
Ren and Stimpy. That shit is horrifying.
Oh, there's a reason it only plays after midnight now.
That's what I'm saying, but that was a kids show.
Yeah.
It was aimed at kids and it was terrifying, and then it got into softer territory. And I know maybe kids of these days, they grow up to be bored podcasters like we are, and they'll be talking about Peppa Pig and Bluey.
Yeah. Oh my god, no, those are for like babies.
Yeah, but kids are fucking
like
going
literal
about that
babies.
Shit. Yeah, but I'm only buying presents for babies right now, dude. So that's all I see at BW.
That's true, and you're going to see a lot of that. That's for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Stone Cunts Gaming. Biker Mice from Mars. This one's right before our time, man.
Do you remember Butt Ugly Martians?
No.
Look up Butt Ugly Martians.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was a TV show or it was just like a print for like school books.
Yeah.
But I remember there used to be a thing, Butt Ugly Martians, if anybody remembers that
it was
one.
a TV series, 26 episodes. It's got a 3.3 on IMDb.
Really crudely animated.
Oh, it's terrible, yeah. Oh,
that was one that I used to like.
Woeful, yeah.
Yeah, Taser's back with Jimmy Neutron, Dava with Adventure Time.
Of course. Oh, Adventure Time was past our time.
Is Adventure Time a kid's show, though? Because I watched that for the first time as an adult and thoroughly enjoyed the shit out of it.
I mean, it was on Cartoon Network, and a lot of teenage kids loved it, I think, at the time when it came out. I don't think it's for preteens. So, I mean, I suppose it is a kid's show, but at the same time,
it's sort of hit and miss there. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. No, I never got into it.
Fair enough. Well, Stone Cunts has got another one called Banana Man.
Yeah, I know. I have to look that up because I'm just, like, you're throwing out some odd ones here that, like, I don't think either of us would ever have known.
Yeah, okay.
Banana Man.
Well, Siege is definitely supportive of the idea that Bluey is a good show, which is cool.
Of course.
But Burnsy's come back with one that I definitely admired back in the day.
Yeah.
Grizzly Tales.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. God, that one was creepy as well.
Yeah.
I love that. Is that the friend of a friend of a friend of mine?
Oh, no. What was that?
One? Yeah.
It happened to a friend of a friend of a friend of mine.
Yeah, no, Grizzly Tales was the old dude in the cinema, right? With the spider that would come down.
Spindleshanks.
Spindleshanks, that's right. And he would be like, this one's about little Timmy. Yes, yeah.
I caught a huntsman spider many years ago as a kid when this show was airing.
Yeah.
Because of that TV show, I called it Spindleshanks. I fed it a cockroach, came home later that day from school, and the cockroach was eating the spider.
Oh my God.
And ever since then, I've hated cockroaches.
Yeah.
And I have like a passion for creepy crawlers, like spiders, for example, which people on my Instagram would certainly know.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's what got my love into the arachnid species, was that show. I really enjoyed it.
Just for future reference, Banana Man is a 1983 television series that ran for 5-minute little short episodes. There was 40 episodes of it, and it's about a dude who's got the powers of bananas. So there's that.
Yeah, like the drugs were good back in the 80s, I guess. Another one that Taser and I looked up the other night.
Just reminded me of like Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse?
Danger Mouse? I think it was Danger Mouse.
I don't know. Anyway, there's so many that are coming to mind now, but one in particular, which it actually aired a lot earlier than I suspected when we were looking this up. Postman Pat.
Oh,
Postman
yes.
Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesse was his cat's
Was
name.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
100%. Yeah, I was hardcore into Postman Pat as a kid.
Yeah.
Family can vouch for that one. Yeah, no, I love Postman Pat, and it's still just as popular now in the completely animated version of it, not the...
Ooh,
yeah, I know, but they do that with everything. But
I know. Bananas in Pajamas is a classic
exactly,
example.
yeah, no, Thomas the Tank Engine as well.
Noddy? I was horrified when we looked up Noddy last week. I was like, what the hell is this shit?
Yeah, oh, really?
Yeah.
You were confused by that?
Yeah.
Mr. Squiggle.
Yeah.
Do you remember Mr.
remember
Squiggle with the pencil nose, and then he'd draw something, and you'd be like, "What the fuck is that cunt?" And he turned upside down, and you go, "Oh, it's a boat."
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And there was another one as well that Taylor wasn't familiar with, but I was. And this was more... Okay, I was still young enough to watch kids' shows, but this is one that I didn't really gravitate towards me.
Yeah.
Okie Doke.
Okie doke.
Here comes Okie Doke. Do you remember that show? He's like a plant man and he comes down a tree.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he helps
I think
people or whatever.
I think that was when I was getting into like Dragon Ball Z and stuff, so I was entering that time frame, you know. So yeah, no, but I remember the opening in that to it. Yeah.
Okie Doke was one that was pretty popular at school that I remember, but yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of it.
Yeah.
It definitely brings back memories.
Just bringing up Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids again. That has 104 episodes.
Fuck yeah, it does. Going strong.
I know, and I wish that was on a streaming service because I would rewatch that. It
I totally would too.
Had that dirty animation, like, you know, clip art almost style animation, you know? Like,
it
but
was
it was
great.
so good. So good.
Classic. Yeah, it was charming.
Yes.
For its
Oh, no,
time.
absolutely.
Yeah, we've got another one here. The Magic School Bus was another one.
Oh, yes, of course.
Do you remember Madeline?
Madeline? Oh, yeah.
Madeline?
Yes.
Yep.
No, of course, yes. Oh, what's the intro song to Madeline?
I don't know.
No, but I do remember we love our bread, we love our butter, but
That's
most
right.
of all, we love each other.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. No, but I also see Captain Planet mentioned there by Burnsy.
Yes,
I
Captain
absolutely
Planet.
love that.
We've got Rugrats as well. That's obviously an inclusion there. Rugrats is fantastic.
Oh, of course, absolutely. Danger Man, hey, welcome back again, and throwing out there Williams Wish Wellingtons.
I was like, was it called Wish Wellingtons or is that a brand of shoe?
Yeah.
And then you said, I was like, damn. I was looking at the
There you
door
go.
when you were talking like a second ago. I was like, what the fuck was that show called?
Well, thank you, Danger Man, for throwing that out there.
Absolutely.
Williams Wish Wellingtons. Yes, I do remember that
Sure.
one.
And
Yeah.
absolutely. And there's another one, Siege and Dava, that you did mention. I do see you there. And this is probably another one that was an absolutely big classic favorite of mine. Trapdoor. Or the Trapdoor.
Yes, yeah.
Bert,
Yeah.
where's my food? Coming, sire. Well, seriously, not going in there again, are you? Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's one that's like I've lost with time, like trying to remember that as much as I could. But
It had an
yeah,
amazing
no.
theme song. If you heard
Yeah.
the opening tracks.
Trapdoor. Is that it?
Something
like that?
down
Yeah,
there.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
Oh man, we should have put slow mode on this chat because there's so many coming through.
No,
We're
that's
already half an hour in.
fantastic.
It's
Yeah, keep them
fantastic.
going. Yeah. And there was an I Spy cartoon. I do not remember that. Yeah.
I Spy. It stayed on the picture when you looked for a boat. No, I don't remember that one. I don't think I watched that.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, like a Magic Eye book thing. You know those
I
Magic Eye
remember.
books?
I had a Magic Eye book when I was a kid.
Do you know how to do them?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
You good?
Yeah, I can
love
just
them.
look at them and book.
I
there it is.
love them. I
Yeah.
love them. Oh, Fairly Odd Parents. Yes. Thank
Yeah,
you
that
so
was one that
much.
sort of came out a little bit later too, but it was so good that it just
Oh.
it gravitated to everybody.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah.
Timmy. Yeah,
Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, and Vicky. Vicky was a bitch.
Vicky.
Vicky's a bitch.
Oh, the sister. The babysitter.
The
sorry.
babysitter. Yeah.
Babysitter. Yes.
Babysitter. Yes,
Babysitter.
absolutely.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, of course. Darcy's popping in there with some Patrick Mahomes reference, as he does every week.
For sure. Yep,
But
I did see that. I'll
thank
let
you so much for throwing that one out there.
Yeah.
I do not forgive you.
Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. Did they do an animation series? I know that they're obviously popular with the books, but
Yeah,
did they do a series?
absolutely. Absolutely. I'm 99% sure.
Yeah,
100%.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
guaranteed.
sure.
Yeah. What else do we have there?
Pingu.
Pink. Oh, my God. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Pingu's dad.
Absolutely. And that fucking seal as well.
Yeah.
No, but I love that. And that was probably like the first introduction, maybe along with Wallace and Gromit. Huh?
Oh man,
Yes.
how did I miss that?
No, exactly. But those
You
two.
watch the first episode of Wallace and Gromit where they build the rocket ship to go to the moon made
yeah.
of cheese.
Oh.
And then you watch the one after that.
Yeah.
And the quality is just like
Close shave. The one afterwards.
There was like a few that
Or
were
the
close
wrong
together.
trousers. There was
one of
three.
them.
There was three. There was only ever three for like fucking 15 years.
Yeah.
And then they came out with a movie and another movie and
But
another
then there
special.
was but there was the first one where they went to the moon, and then the wrong trousers,
Yeah.
and what was the other one you said?
A close shave.
A close shave.
Yeah.
And those ones, in terms of like overall quality, animation
Yeah.
quality, are so much better than the first one.
Yeah.
But the first one got such an
Oh,
amazing
it's so
charm
good.
to it. I like claymation.
I still remember
Oh, man.
like very vivid moments from that, like when the rocket's taking off and all the mice
mice
put
put
the
their
glasses
glasses
on, and then they're on the moon and he's cutting it up and like trying, and he's like Wensleydale.
Yeah.
You know, like
and
the-
then like a dishwasher or an oven wakes up
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and he's like skiing
Yeah.
and he's heaps upset because he gets left behind.
Yeah. No, but then he ends up
Horrifying.
having a great time.
He does
That's
have a
why he
great
starts
time.
skiing and stuff. You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's fantastic.
But
But
you can only ski
that
for so
fucking-
long before it gets boring on
that-
a mountain made of cheese.
Yeah, but the wrong trousers with the penguin with the rubber glove head and oh man,
The
it's fantastic.
penguin disguised as a chicken.
Yes, exactly. That's right.
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure they were all released on either Netflix or Amazon a little while ago, and I got
Yeah.
to rewatch the whole lot.
Yeah, no, I need to watch. Just those three were really special to me because then there was like a 10-year gap before I think it was Curse of the Were-Rabbit was their first feature length, but that was later, and I was
Curse
too
of
old,
the
you know?
Were-Rabbit, I bought that.
I've got it on DVD.
I bought it on DVD, but from Borneo, so it was on two different burned discs.
Borneo.
So that was in 2005. So I believe that came around 2003, 2004. What was your opinion of that movie?
Oh, of
Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Yeah, no.
Like, it doesn't hold up the charm.
No.
you know?
I
Like,
just like 10, 15-minute little short ones.
they're
Like they're-
perfect.
exactly, it's the perfect amount of Wallace and Gromit. You know?
Yeah.
And those three in particular was like a trilogy, you know, and they were just perfect.
Yeah,
But
absolutely
doing
perfect.
feature length, I appreciate the effort that goes into that 100%.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, just make more shorts.
That's right. Going off sort of that in terms of attention.
But they
here,
wanted the
though,
box office.
That's right. And we'll come back to the other suggestions in a moment. But going off that animation style and the design that Nick Park had from Wallace and Gromit, I really liked that Flushed Away. The character style and made a full CGI movie out of it.
Yeah.
But most importantly, Chicken Run.
Oh, absolutely.
What an absolute banger
which
of a
they're
movie.
making a sequel to.
Yeah, we talked about that a little while ago,
we touched
didn't we?
on it last year on the podcast.
Yeah,
absolutely.
they really shouldn't.
No, I know it's unnecessary.
But I would totally watch it.
I feel like I fingers crossed now that there's been this much time and how technology's moved and that they've done this kind of thing before. I feel like they won't fuck it up.
Well,
I feel like it'll be fine.
If it has the original creators and the way that people can make claymation
Mm.
movies now, which is exactly the same way they've always done them.
Yes.
You've got movies like, is it Kubo and the Two Strings or whatever that movie is called? There's like, and we've also got Fantastic Mr. Fox and those other sort of theatrical length, fully stop motion animation films. If it's just like Curse of the Were-Rabbit, and of course Chicken Run, where it is completely claymation, essentially, that animation which takes like 1,000 years to make one movie.
Yes,
I'm all for it. And you know, even if the movie kind of sucks,
it has to.
I'll still appreciate the fuck out of it because I love that animation style.
Exactly, and I mean, it'll be the return of one of our boys, Mel Gibson.
Yeah, if he returns,
he has to. I'm sorry, the roles that he's been taking the last 24 months. I mean, come on, he needs a fucking Chicken Run to erase fucking force of nature from our minds.
That's right, of course.
Absolutely, but
back in Animorphs.
Animorphs, yeah, that shit creeped me out, man.
That
was like groundbreaking technology back then.
I never watched the TV shows, but I remember the books terrified the fuck out of me.
I know the covers, and you tilted and oh man, that was fantastic. But speaking of books,
we've got another one. Thank you for following Weebino. We greatly appreciate that.
You are muy bueno.
Yeah.
Accents. Wait, should we do accents? Are we doing accents?
Oh, oui, oui.
Don't just start. You creepy Frenchman. But anyway, speaking of books, we're moving on from the Animorphs books. I just wanted to shout out to our lovely Patreon Court J89, of course.
Yep.
She recently got my son a box of 30 of Goosebumps books.
Oh, fuck yeah, Goosebumps.
I know, exactly. I've got like some of the old original classics that I grew up with.
I really like the illustrations on the front of those books.
No,
they're
exactly.
terrifying.
And that's probably the one criticism I have about the like re-release is the fact that they've redone the front.
Oh, really?
Yeah, exactly. Like, as in they look sleek and nice and clean and beautiful and that, but I've got the gritty old ones that have all like turned brown with the pages and stuff, but the covers are fucking
And I suppose kids these days don't care whether they're old and brown and gross.
Oh, no.
We love them because they're from our time and they kind of
80s. Yeah, no, exactly. That's
kids
right.
Don't look at that and go, wow, this looks like this thing from 30 years ago I love, because they don't care.
No, exactly. That's right. So yeah, no, but it's fantastic to be able to have that passing on to the next generation and that, and they're so fantastic. Did you ever read the Choose Your Own Scare like ones?
I never read a lot of those books unless I had to for school. I wasn't much of a reader. No, I just like the illustrations and the stories that I was told.
Yeah. Oh no, they're fucking fantastic. That's just a shame about the movie.
Yeah, well, the movie itself was fine. The sequel, I remember, I didn't watch it.
No, I haven't watched the sequel either.
I don't plan to.
But I just prefer the old shitty. That was also a TV show as well.
I remember, like, when I was a kid, I always told myself, when I'm an adult, I'm going to stay up so late that I could watch the Goosebumps TV show. And then by the time I grew up, it was gone forever.
So, it didn't last very long, only a couple of seasons, I think.
Just kids talked it up.
But yeah, we've got a few other ones in here. There are some double ups for some of the late joiners in there, but Brum. Yes.
The little yellow car that went on adventures.
Oh, fuck, he was dope.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly, I still look at that, and I especially when I was a kid, I'm like, how do they do this?
Oh, like,
how do they do this?
Did they have remote control cars back in, like, the 50s when it was made?
It wasn't the 50s.
I know, but hypothetically, it's old as fuck.
Exactly, but you look at that, and I'm like, but they've got the eyes going as well, and I didn't understand robotics and all of that kind of stuff, but it looked fucking dope.
Brum is fantastic.
Yeah, Brum is awesome, but also in there... yes, we covered the ferals before you tuned in. Stoned Cunts Gaming.
Yep.
What else did we have? Daria.
Oh, Daria.
Daria.
That's one that my wife hasn't seen. I reckon she would really like it, because Daria is one that kids could watch, but like teenagers, like young teenagers could really relate to.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But but that goes hand in hand, of course, with Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead was one that I never watched.
Really?
No,
Beavis and Butthead is fantastic.
I remember that. But,
no, exactly. Yeah. But those Daria and Beavis and Butthead, if I'm not mistaken, are both Mike Judge
creations.
Animations, yeah. So they go hand in hand, of course. But yeah.
So Mike Judge just somehow happens to know how to
there's
make like the
Goosebumps
perfect like teenage TV show, like animated TV show.
Exactly.
Either of an angsty young woman who like doesn't care for many people other than herself.
Yeah.
And two stoners.
Yes.
Yeah. That was Beavis and Butthead.
Exactly. That's right. And thank you. Yes. Davalery.
Dava. We call him Dava. Dava.
Thanks, Dava, for confirming that one. Absolutely. Yeah. No. Oh.
What else we got? Well, that's we've caught up pretty much. There's a couple more in there. I think we've had Pinky and the Brain.
Did you spin off of Beavis and Butthead? There you go. Thank you, Danger Man.
Oh, there you go. I did not know that.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you about to say?
Pinky and the Brain. Did you ever watch that one?
Pinky and the Brain. That one sounds familiar. I have to look that one up.
I've seen memes of it, but I haven't watched it. It wasn't one that I grew up with as a kid.
Yeah, right.
Brotown Stone Cunts Gaming wasn't a kids show.
Oh, Pinky and the Brain. Okay, yeah.
Brotown is a good show, but it's not a kids show.
Brotown?
Brotown. From New Zealand.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's based on like a Maori gang of kids, if I remember correctly.
A gang?
Yeah, they were like a group of kids that like did pretty adult things.
Oh.
Danger Man back in with Where's Wally. Was there a TV show with Where's Wally?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Was it?
Yeah, 100%. Oh, that just reminds me as well. Inspector Gadget.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of Inspector Gadget,
when we were Matthew Broderick is a murderer.
Great movie, by the way.
No, but Google
legitimate.
He is a murderer.
He has killed somebody.
Yes. Two people.
Yeah, a lot of brain cells from that movie that I adore. But Inspector Gadget was fantastic, and that's where my love of like cybernetic robot stories began.
Oh yeah.
But you can actually buy pop vinyls now of like the animated Inspector Gadget, where he's got the helicopters out of his head.
Oh, that's so dope.
We walked past it the other day, and Tintin's another good one. Although I never watched the TV show. Apparently, the latest animated movie is quite good.
Oh, latest? It's like 15 years old.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wasn't there another one like recently? Like I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, like 3D animated Tintin movie.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. I'm not sure, but yeah, no. Either way, that movie though is fucking fantastic. The animation in that is stunning.
What?
Tintin.
Oh,
no,
okay.
Yeah, no, that movie is fucking stunning.
Yeah, okay.
It reminds me a lot of the animation style of Polar Express.
Yeah, that movie's horrible, but yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Totally
Polar Express. Let us know right now. Polar Express. It's dope, right? It's dope. It's fantastic. I'm sorry. No, Tom Hanks is amazing in that.
He's amazing in everything, but the movie.
No, it's not. It's fantastic and magical and whimsical.
Dude, there's 1,000 other Christmas shows.
See what I have to work with?
See what I have to work with? You know what? There's nothing that's been more argumentative than like Christmas movies that we've talked about recently.
Yeah, no,
because you were like, Santa Claus 3. No, was it?
Yes, Santa Claus 3 is fucking fantastic.
And I'm like,
nope. No, Martin Short as Jack Frost is brilliant. Nope.
Yeah, here we go. So, Polar Express sucked. Dava says it's shithouse. I'm ignoring Gingerly because he says it's great. And then Webino says, I love it, so get out of here.
Stop it.
And then my wife comes in with see what I have to live with.
Yes, exactly. You poor thing.
Yeah.
Yes, but okay, that's fair. Danger Man for giving Matthew Broderick because he gave us Ferris Bueller, which you haven't seen.
I have, but a long time ago. I don't remember much about it. But we did talk about the potential sequel that one of the actors talked about briefly. He would be like, yeah, it'd be cool if we could do that. Go back into the archives and listen to that episode however many episodes ago.
Johnson and Friends, dude.
Johnson and Friends?
Do you remember Johnson and Friends, the pink elephant? Like the toys that lived in the room?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes, Johnson and Friends.
And there was a, what do they call it? An accordion that terrified the fuck out of me. Gave me nightmares for years.
Yes, exactly. And watching that as a kid, I was like, this is bonkers because it was so good.
Yeah.
And then as I grew up, I was like, holy shit, there's people in fucking suits and it's a giant set.
They're terrifying.
No. But the fact that they were adults, like dressed up, like in giant suits. And I was like,
they looked like puppets.
Oh my God. And it like mind blowing because growing up, I was like, whoa, these little toys are so cool. Like, yeah, the magic of television, man. Johnson and Friends is dope.
Yeah.
It is dope.
Alfred the water bottle. There was a hot water bottle and it terrified me.
Yes, that's right. There was a truck as well.
Oh, there was another one that terrified me as well, but it was a little bit before my time, but I had nightmares about it for years.
What?
Now we're talking about...
What? Sorry.
What was it called?
See, you get it.
Not Hufflepuff. What the fuck was it called? That's Harry Potter. Yeah. Oh, I can't think of it, but it was like a gigantic... He had like the head that looked kind of like a cheeseburger. He had like
HR Puff and Stuff.
HR Puff
Who is your friend when Percifer? HR, puffing stuff. It can't get started. It can't get enough.
I never watched the TV show, but I had dreams of that motherfucker trying. Like he was enormous, like 10 foot tall, outside my house trying to get in.
It's funny
and that terrified the fuck out of me.
It's funny that part terrified you, and yet there's this disgusting, freaky fucking witch in that show.
Is there?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, and you just remember this pancake dude. Yeah, but HR puffing stuff. I'm pretty sure if I dug deep enough, it might be at my dad's house. I could find the double VHS tape of that.
No thanks.
Yeah, I know, but now I'm thinking back, I'm like, holy shit, that was like 80s, like early 80s, maybe.
That TV
70s.
show, if you watch it now, is going to have like the Ring style event where you put it in to watch it now, and the fucker will crawl out of the TV and murder your family. It's not. I'm not happening.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas. Yeah,
a shotgun to go against fucking HR puffing stuff, motherfucker. Bring it on.
And the Polar Express, apparently.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is going again.
Yeah, bananas in pajamas, of course.
We talked about that one already, didn't we? Oh,
we touched on Banana Man.
Oh, well, I mentioned Bananas in Pajamas. That was one of the ones that we watched as kids, but now it's been turned into the animated style.
Oh, that's right. Of course, yeah. Along with Postman Pat and Thomas the Tank Engine and things of those nature.
Thomas the Tank Engine? Yeah, absolutely. It was a classic one.
Yeah. So I'm just going to throw it out there. Do you guys want us to talk about some latest news, or are we just happy like chilling? Because
I was going to say we've got a few bits of news to talk about, but we've had like plenty of like Bob the Builder. We're doing it.
Oh, Bob the Builder.
Can he fix it?
I thought it was we.
No, he can't.
Oh, no, he can't.
That's it. Oh, yes, Danger Man. Gogs. Do you remember Gogs?
Oh my god, yes. Yeah,
Gogs
that was Claymation as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Another one. Oh, Plasmo.
Gogs.
Plasmo?
Plasmo?
There was a character in that show that had a pussy face. Plasmo. Come on, if you know about Gogs, you've seen Plasmo.
I don't know if I've seen Plasmo, but Gogs.
Google Plasmo, and you'll know what I'm talking about. It might spring a memory that you might have.
Is it with a Z or an S?
S, I believe.
S. Okay, Plasmo.
Just Plasmo. Yeah.
All right.
He was a little red dude. He looks like the Among Us character, but like.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, there's something. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's grotesque. Isn't
it? Right. Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, no, I remember I don't remember Plasmo, like that claymation, but I remember the fucked up dude in it.
The pussy face?
Yeah.
Like
and he looks like also looks like he's kind of got testicles there in the pussy face.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
That was a great show, though. You rewatch it now and you think, God damn it, like acid is a hell of a drug.
What is that one, dude? What is that show? That fucking caterpillar.
Oh,
what is that? That's going to kill me.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, I need to click that and find out.
But so Bob the Builder was a good one. Plasmo was great. Gogs was fantastic. Gogs was another good one.
Really, really good.
I remember there was that was like your very early iteration of like there's a family living in like the Stone Age or in the dinosaur era, and there was like the grandpa Gog. He used to fart and like the little butt flap used to go like
exactly. Yeah. It was tasteless, but at that age it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, what is that one? Now, can anybody out there, I've just googled Plasmo, but it's come up with a 90s Australian TV series for kids and how terrifying it was. There is a caterpillar that looks like a puppet, but he looks like hard plastic. He's got a blue bow tie. He's got two little antenna things, but then also it looks like hair ties just on the base of the antenna things. And it's driving me insane, the fact that it just looks so fucking familiar. Yeah. So if anybody has any idea what that is, please let me know.
Gumby.
Gumby.
Court says Gumby. So that was before my time. I never watched much of Gumby.
Yeah, but Gumby was dope, though. That was like claymation as well.
Like peak, like at its entrance.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic, dude. And I had the Gumby toy, and it was the easiest toy as well because it just looked like hard plastic, and he's got wire inside, and you can bend him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was fucking great. I love that. Somebody mentioned earlier, and I don't think we touched on it, Captain Planet, dude.
Oh, you did mention, but we didn't talk about it. Yeah, Captain Planet was one that I remember was really good, and I remember
Earth, Water, Wind, Fire,
something else.
Go.
But I remember Captain Planet. I used to love it as a TV show as a kid, and it was another one of those ones where I didn't understand it as a kid.
Yeah,
it was just a TV show about a superhero. Didn't know what it was about.
Yeah.
Then I got older. I was like, oh wait, this is about like the environment. Ugh.
Yeah.
Like I get it now. But like, yeah, I didn't understand it as a kid.
Oh, since we've delved into like live action TV shows as well, we have to have a shout out for Art Attack.
This is another one that Taylor and I were talking about last week.
Art Attack.
The head, the statue head at the beginning of that show, terrified me as a kid.
Yeah, but
and apparently I'm not the only one. Yeah, the show was great, but the fucking the head thing terrified me. And we watched it on YouTube. There's a clip of like showing the different iterations of the head, the statue throughout the years. Like the first season was like literally a bloke with like grey face paint on, and then it moved into like a handheld puppet.
Yeah.
And it's charming now, but as a kid, I was like, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
That's like Uncanny Valley, and it terrified me.
Yeah, no. But I absolutely love Dart Attack, and I think that's where I learned most of my British accent skills.
Oh, yeah?
Chips and snags.
Chips and snags.
I don't know what the fuck I was talking about last week, but
That came out of nowhere.
Oh, man, but...
You got any more?
No, I was still looking at Plasma, honestly. I haven't checked chat in a while. Oh, wait. I didn't check chat, but did you see Danger Man mentioned not a cartoon, but Art Attack?
Oh, yeah, that's why I thought we were talking about it.
No, exactly. Yeah. No,
okay.
Yeah.
Burnsy's got another good one here. Bear in the Big Blue House.
Oh, my God.
Now, I've got a bit of a sad story about that TV show.
Yeah.
And not so much about the TV show. I think you know the story to this.
I think I do, but please refresh.
Taylor and I were supposed to get married last year, right, in 2020, which thankfully we still got to do.
Yes, absolutely.
However, there was only allowed to be 5 people there, and we didn't want to postpone it to have more people because we wanted to get on with our lives.
Yes, absolutely.
And I really fucking hate seeing other people's nice wedding photos.
I still hold it against you guys, but I'll let it slide.
Like, I hate seeing other people's nice wedding photos because it's like, fuck, I've missed out on that. No. But at the end of a wedding, you have like one song that closes out the entire show.
Yeah.
Of this show. The entire wedding. Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome to the 223 Bod wedding.
Yeah, we'll be back Tuesday and Thursday.
Reviewing the best and craziest weddings.
Make sure to tip your waitresses.
But the ending song to that show, The Bear in the Big Blue House, was going to be our exit song.
Aww.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
goodbye.
Good friends, goodbye.
Goodbye. See you very soon. I know. That was going to be our like exit song.
The moon, the chair, and the big blue house. Was that it?
Moon, the bear, and the big blue house.
No, the moon and the chair.
And the chair.
Yeah.
Is it bear?
I don't know. They sat down sometimes.
He probably did. It was a big fucking bear. Anyway,
don't call me on it.
But so that was going to be our like exit song, and like we had people going like, "That's dumb." It was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" It's a great song.
Yeah, no,
it's heaps better than horses. Get the fuck out of here.
The only other song that might have topped it, and I know you will all agree, is Vitamin C graduation song.
What?
Oh, come on.
Vitamin
C's graduation song? Really?
No.
As we go on, we remember all the times we spent together.
I do not know what you're saying.
As our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
I don't know what.
Oh, please, somebody in the comments, please tell me you know Vitamin C's graduation song, please. It was played at every Year 6 fucking farewell.
You know what we got
for
at my
10
Year 6
years
farewell?
straight, and probably still now.
We got Eminem's. What was it called?
Was it Without Me?
Yeah, we had that.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Without
No,
Me
I'm talking about the one where we walk through all the kindy kids and the Year 1 kids and that, and we were all
Yeah.
like, "Oh, bye, we're going." It was Vitamin C's graduation song.
No, I never had that one. Recess
We
is
remember
another good one.
Friends Forever. Yes, thank you. No. I need to confirm that that's a real song. That's a real song.
Wasn't one
Yes.
that you just remembered.
Okay, we Beano. Yes, you love that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. There we go. Good. Anyway, Recess. Is that what you said?
Yeah, school's out.
Yes.
I only saw the movie.
Thank you. So did I. I didn't watch the TV show, but the movie was great.
I remember the movie.
Yeah, because it came out.
I saw that at the Regal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Colin and I saw a double feature.
And I'm
we
sure
saw that and I think it was even Pokemon 2000. It might have been.
Oh,
or
there
one
you
of
go.
the earlier movies. We got to see that and Recess at the same time. Yeah,
that sounds like school holiday activities if I ever.
It absolutely was.
Yeah.
Mum sent us down there. While they went and did
I remember watching that movie and going, "School's not like that.
Yes,
school's not fun.
That looks fun.
There's no shenanigans."
It's like the best we got is handball.
Yeah, the worst that ever happened was I traded Pokemon cards with some kid and I made a bad deal on purpose and yeah, I profited.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, I stinged him. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other ones, and there's a few in there that rattles around in my distant memory that I just cannot remember the names of. I was just about to say there was one that I remembered. I was trying to find for years. I remember having a memory of it, and it took me it feels like the last 15 years to find out what the name of it was.
Yeah.
But I don't think if I'm about to Google it that's what it's called, and I don't think anybody will actually remember this one if I can actually bring it up.
A photograph by Nickelback.
Yeah, here it is.
Ugh.
It was a Canadian animated television series produced by Mainframe. It was in the 1998 to 1999. It had 2 seasons and 26 episodes. It was called Shadow Raiders.
Shadow Raiders.
It was like a 3D animated story about science fiction, people in space. I'm not really sure. I can't really remember, but I remember loving the fuck out of that for a good period of time.
Yeah, right.
In kindergarten. And then it took me, it felt like a good 20 years to remember what it was called.
Okay, yeah. Shadow Raiders. Yeah. Okay, that looks awful.
Yeah,
That looks so bad.
If I went back now, I'd probably be like, you know what? It's not good. Oh, what it was called? What was it called?
Oh, here we go. Now we've got him. But Shadow Riders looks like dog shit.
Insectors.
Insectors?
Insectors.
Man, what is with you and these like B shows of like rip-off? Insectors.
Insectors.
Yeah, right. It's Please give me some
Insectors with a K. 1994. They were like insects, but like you watch it's almost like it was trying to recruit for the military, if I remember correctly.
Oh, really?
It was a great TV show.
Kind of like that Simpsons episode with Eva
Netniash. Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm going to join the Navy.
Yeah, the song's catchy though. Does anybody remember Insectors? Give a Google to Insectors, please. I can't be the only one.
Yeah, no, I remember one that looked like this, but it was like a much more like I know this is kid friendly, but it looked like a much more like kiddie show, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but not one like this. No.
Yeah,
yeah. And with a K.
Davis got another good one that we haven't touched on.
Oh, fuck me, Dad.
When strange things happen, when going round the twist.
Well, have you heard the... Oh, man, I've done too much singing tonight.
Have you heard the word about the bird and the spider?
That wiggled and jiggled and
something and
jiggled inside her. Well, have you ever...
and felt like this?
Yes.
When strange things happen, when you go round the twist.
We should probably end the show there.
Yeah.
But no, Round the Twist is fucking dope.
Yeah, Round the Twist was
absolutely good. Love Round the Twist. Like, cannot get enough of that. And the fact that, oh man, that shit. There was some stuff in that show that creeped me the fuck out as well.
What show? Round the Twist. Oh, sorry. I read one of the things. I was like, are we still talking about that? Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. But like, do you remember when he like got covered in bird shit? Mm-hmm. Like, I mean,
yeah.
I feel like as well. Oh my god, there's an episode where Bronson,
that's right.
Bronson fucking wins a swimming race because his dick becomes a fish and a propeller.
Yeah.
There is an episode where you see him in the water. Very bad graphics and stuff because it was the 90s.
Yeah.
You see him in the water like this, like parallel with the water, and you see like splashing around his crotch, and he's like swimming the fastest anyone ever has because his dick becomes a propeller or a fish.
What was that show actually about? It was about a family.
It was a haunted lighthouse.
A haunted lighthouse.
Well, I mean, there was like supernatural shit that happened around the light, based on the lighthouse.
Maybe they shouldn't have gone to the lighthouse.
No, well, they moved in, and then all this shit started happening. But then they like embraced it, you know, because there was like I think he was headless, but a headless night ghost, and at first it was like but then it became like a
yeah,
you know, that kind of thing, and that yeah, but that had Frankie J. Holden in it, Mark Mitchell as the mayors, where they just replaced the actor but kept the same character and didn't change. They did that with all the cast members at one stage or another. They replaced Bronson from he had brown hair in the first season, and then all of a sudden he was a ranger for the next 2 years, and
there was only 4 seasons of this. 1990, 93, 2000, and 2001. There was a big gap in between there.
Yeah. That's because that first season had Bronson as like a redheaded kid.
Yeah.
And that had Mark Mitchell as the mayor, and then they brought it back, and they had Frankie J. Holden as the mayor. They had Bronson be the redhead kid. Yeah, they completely changed the cast because obviously 7 years later they're all grown ups. But yeah, they're all just as good as all of them.
Do you remember Funny Bones?
Funny Bones? No, that was not. Yeah.
In the dark house. Sorry, in the dark street there was a dark house, and in the dark house there was the dark stairs, and in the dark stairs, dark cellar, and it was just like a couple of skeletons that lived together, and they just went out and went on little wacky adventures of the nighttime.
Oh, okay, and there was nobody in it?
No. Not that I could think of.
There was no
couple of skeletons.
Body.
Nobody in there. It's just a couple of skeletons. Yeah.
Straight over the head, but I love it. Oh yeah, no, I remember that one. Yeah. Oh, okay. That one looks really old though.
Oh, it is super old. Yeah.
Oh no, 95. Not that old. I mean, it
is old.
Yeah, but I mean,
we're nearly at it's 2021. Like it's old. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, I was 2.
Yeah.
You were 3.
Yeah. No, none of that. None of that. Yeah. So their dog. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, they had a little skeleton dog. I wonder what happened to that dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else do we have here? I'm just having a quick look at the ones we might have missed.
Yeah, no. I just
Back to Ninja Turtles. Yeah. We've already talked about Pokemon and
of course,
Dragon Ball Z and all of that. Which they were certainly cartoons, but animations as well.
I think you're right, Danger Man, talking about Round the Twist that the dad was the only same character
the whole time.
Yeah, like in Round the Twist. Yeah, I think it was the same guy who reprised the role, but actually, I don't think it was. I don't know, but either way, Round the Twist, fantastic. If you can get your hands on it, watch it again.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
absolutely. And obviously the theme song has gone down in history as like an absolute classic. Whether you remember the show very like vividly or not, the theme song is what really stuck it around. And that goes a testament to the writers who
absolutely. But I would happily sit down and rewatch all of that again.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other ones that we might not have discussed, and I'm sure they'll all come to me once we wrap it up. But can you think of any others?
Oh man, we've touched base on all of them. We've gone from cartoons to like actual, you know.
Oh, Stone Cunts. Thank you. Blinky Bill.
Well, I thought that was the show, and I'm like, Stone Cunts. Doesn't sound right.
No, Blinky Bill.
Hey there, Blinky Bill.
Yeah.
I actually I started to mesh that with HR Pop and stuff. Hey there, Blinky Bill, and he can't do it, and he can't do enough.
So Blinky Bill, like the live action Blinky Bill movie, live action, I say live action because it's obviously the animated Blinky Bill over the top of like live action filming. That movie is terrifying. I talked about it briefly on the podcast a couple of weeks back where I watched the first 5 minutes. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I wanted to sit down and just watch a kid's movie that I hadn't seen in a very long time. And I saw Blinky Bill was on Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Amazon. It was a night where I just wanted to watch something that wasn't going to stress me the fuck out. And that movie stresses me the fuck out. I was like, God damn it, these people are like mowing down their entire livelihoods. Yeah. And everybody's like evacuating this goddamn atrocity that's happening to their home. And I was terrified. I was like, I'm 20. Hold on. I'm 27. And I'm like, you know what? I would rather watch like a horror movie because that's more unsettling than this, less unsettling than this fucking movie.
Yeah, no,
Blinky Bill. Oh man, great movie. Great TV show.
Yeah, no. Growing up, that was definitely a big one for me. I remember having the toys for that as well.
Yeah. Got any others?
No, I'm honestly stuck around the twist, dude. I need to find that.
Yeah,
I have to
so
rewatch it. I love it so much.
But yeah, does anybody else have any more that we haven't already talked about this week? Definitely leave those comments in there below. But if you're watching this later on YouTube, if you do watch this later on YouTube, leave your comments in that comment section. And on those podcast platforms as well, leave comments there as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But gingerly jumping in with Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues is one that I looked at when I was a kid, and I was like, that's for babies. No, I'm not going to watch that. But then as I got older, I was like, that's pretty funny.
Blue's Clues. I don't think I've ever watched it.
Oh, really?
No, I'm going to have to quickly Google it. So you carry it?
Wait, you can't even think of it. Yeah, like as in little animated dog, and you had the host of it, and there's a meme. Yeah,
1996.
Yeah, no. It was around for a while, but but the original host, there's a meme that goes around, and it's like the last time he says goodbye as he leaves, and everyone knew he was leaving at that, and then underneath it's Michael Caine when in that like one picture of him with like his eyes fucking like a pissing down. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I never watched this. I didn't know it was that old. I thought it was a recent thing.
Oh, okay. Dava answered the was it Skippy?
Skippy, what's Skippy?
Wait, no. He answered the question about the caterpillar from before.
What was? Oh,
remember? Yeah. Can you rewrite that, please?
Agro's Cartoon Connection or Cheese TV?
Wait, Agro's Cartoon Connection.
That's what he put there. Agro's Cartoon Connection or Cheese TV. Let's have a quick Google of that. Oh, I remember Agro. Do you remember Agro?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With Mixie.
Yeah,
the rabbit.
I mean, is that a? It is a children's television show, but he's not a kids show now, is he? Like, Agro is like a gimmick for like beer ads and shit like that. It's great. Yeah.
Well, man. Well, since we're going that route, what
Bookworm from the Book Place?
Bookworm. Thank you, from the Book Place. That is the fucking caterpillar. Like, I know it's a worm now that we've said it out loud.
I can see it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, he's not scary. He's wearing a little hat in this video. In this clip, he's got a little yellow sun hat on.
He looks like a penis.
He's a penis with a little hat on. In this particular case, he's an uncircumcised penis. That's what he looks like.
With a Jimmy.
He's got a little smile on his face. He's fine. What are you talking about? He's terrifying.
It's terrifying because I was like, oh, this uncircumcised penis wants to give me a cuddle.
Hello.
Hello, friend. Have you read a book about me?
Yeah. Yes, of course, Bones. We've got Play School in there, of course. I don't know what kind of drugs that they're on when they're making those TV shows.
That's fantastic. Actually, it's funny. Most recently went and saw what's it called? Long Story Short, an Australian romantic comedy. Fantastic fucking film, by the way. Long Story Short, if you're in the mood for a romantic comedy, it does its justice. Go and check it out in cinemas. But in that is Noni, who was in Play School for like 25 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Finally did something else.
Well, no. I looked at her career because I was like, oh my God, what's her name? And I had to look it up. Play School. Oh my God, there she is, like 25 years or whatever.
Yeah.
She's fucking killing it at the moment. And not only that, there's another Australian film coming out like next week. She's in that.
Wow.
Like,
okay.
Yeah, no, she's crushing it at the moment. But
Good stuff.
Long Story Short's fantastic. I really wish like I had time to talk about that on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What else have we got?
Romper Room.
Romper Room.
Yeah, I
Why does that
literally
one ring a bell?
I literally with Miss Kim. Miss Kim and Romper Room. I have my diploma still framed at home. I could literally go home.
Oh, you went on that show, did you?
Oh yeah, I did.
Did ya?
I got a fucking diploma, my son. Absolutely.
A diploma?
Yeah, it's a Romper Room diploma.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely. It's signed by Miss Kim herself from 1997. I was 5 years old.
All right.
I have it framed, and I can literally walk in the front door of my house and within 30 seconds show you.
Well,
I am very proud of it.
and
It is the only diploma I have and will ever have.
No, I don't remember that one. If I watch like a clip of it, I'm sure I'll remember it.
No worries. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Gingerly. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all the chit chatter and stuff like that. And yes, make sure to send us pictures of those dice.
Cool. Excellent. Well, does anybody have any more before we wrap this up? Because we obviously don't have time to get through the news because I don't really want to now.
No, we've had fun. Like,
yeah, if you've come to this episode for the latest and greatest news regarding all that we were going to talk about, I'll just touch on it briefly before we wrap this up, just to give a heads up of what we're going to talk about. I'm going to
sit back, just run through it.
Yeah. The Train to Busan film, popular Korean horror film, zombie movie about people stuck on a train.
Mm-hmm.
There's an American adaptation on the way, however, produced by James Wan.
That's fine.
So, you know what?
That's the only saving grace for that.
At first, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Didn't they learn anything from quarantine?
Exactly.
And then we've also got the upcoming Flash film has announced its star character for Supergirl to be cast in that. That's pretty crazy for a live action thing. The Running Man movie, the Stephen King's The Running Man, there's another film coming to that by Edgar Wright.
Ah, lovely. Yeah. Perfect choice for that.
Apparently it's not a reboot nor a sequel. So
I'm fine with that. Yep, absolutely.
And our very much, we're huge fans of her, Samara Weaving is going to be playing Holly Madsen in an adaptation of Madsen's memoir, Down the Rabbit Hole. If anybody remembers her, she was one of the Playboy bunnies from many years ago.
Yes, one of Hugh Hefner's 3 wives during that hotshot reality era in the early 2000s.
For some reason I watched like a shit ton of it back in the day.
Yeah, we discussed this before we jumped on air.
I think it was when I first got Foxtel, because we never had Foxtel growing up, and then
you just watch whatever you could. Yeah. And then you'd find something and go, I've never seen anything like this.
Well, then we got Foxtel and I had everything at my fingertips. Do you remember Next on MTV? Yeah, we had that. But so anyway, Danger Man has requested their Mortal Kombat trailer. Well, that's not necessarily news this week, Danger Man. Check us out on YouTube because we will be talking about the Mortal Kombat trailer in its entirety, along with Justice League and Cruella, all in the same video coming directly to YouTube. So go follow 2C3 Pod on YouTube.
Absolutely. Check that out in the next, about 48 hours or so, but make sure to head on YouTube, 2C3 Pod, subscribe. You'll get notified.
Absolutely. You'll hear
us
talk about all about those thoughts.
No
more. You can go over there and watch what our thoughts are on that.
Yes, it does look fucking amazing.
Yeah, yes, it does. Anyway, I think that's been our show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wrap it up for this evening. We greatly appreciate everybody who stopped by and dropped comments down to extend the conversation about what your favorite children's TV show would have been, and some other good suggestions where we got to go down the rabbit hole, essentially. We greatly appreciate it.
I did just want to quickly say as well, Danger Man, I did see your suggestion about what horror movie or what scary thing scared you as a child. Like something like that, like a topic like that. He suggested it last week, but we missed talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And if anyone else has any more ideas, drop them down below or send us an inbox on all the social medias. And
make sure you write that one down.
Yes, where can they find social medias?
Absolutely. You can certainly find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All you have to do is search 2C3 Pod. We are everywhere. Definitely get in contact.
Absolutely, of course. And if you are watching this on Twitch, don't forget about the podcast dropping Thursday morning, 2 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on all podcast platforms. Just search 2C3 Pod. Most importantly, Apple Podcast. If you have an Apple device, head on over there, 2C3 Pod. Find us 5 stars. Just write something nice. It helps us out a lot. But cliche slogan, of course, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course YouTube, Big Summer Blower,
and of course Twitch. Make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't already. But we do have merchandise. If you do feel like buying a little bit of 2C3 Pod merch right now, you can find it all over on TeePublic and Redbubble.com. But I know I said this last week and I forgot to do it, but I will this week if I remember. We'll be moving all of that over to Teespring.com. So the links in wherever they are now will be changed fairly soon.
But for now, it is all on TeePublic and Redbubble.
Get it all there. That's right. Before the designs do change and they're gone forever. I'm just kidding. I can put it back up whenever I want.
Absolutely. But most importantly, Patreon, of course. Patreon is where you're going to get bonus content, of course. You can tell us what kind of content you want to hear. We just did a Patreon request for a trivia-only episode on a trivia-only episode on Patreon as requested by a patron, and we did that for them. Yeah. So if you become a patron, you can tell us what the fuck you want to hear, and we will do it for you.
That's right.
Movie review, stuff like that, trivia as well. Gonna rip into a dad joke, is he?
Yeah, we are. If two vegans get in a fight, is it still considered a beef?
Pussies.
Ah!
Anyway, and not only that, of course, automatic entry to all giveaways, and most importantly, you get yourself a shout out as well. So we have our heroes, of course, Alice Reddit and Ella. Thank you so much, and our bloody legends, Courtney Harris, 1001, Mother Duck, Buffy Day, and Dodgy Blade. Thank you so much for your continued patronage. We appreciate all the support that you guys have given us, and we look forward to more moving forward.
Absolutely.
And then I also forgot PayPal.
Yes,
of course
we do.
Two's Company 3's podcast at gmail.com. Of course, 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents,
$1 million.
Whatever it is, come straight back into the podcast to help improve equipment, do things for you, giveaways, all that jazz. And yeah, so we appreciate all of that.
Absolutely.
Business inquiries as well.
For sure, absolutely. Now, we've got new podcast episodes, as you mentioned, every week. What you've just witnessed is going up live on all of those podcast platforms. Podcast platforms. 2 a.m. every Thursday morning, Australian Eastern Standard Time, on your favorite podcast platforms.
Yeah.
Our weekly topical discussion, live interaction, favorite podcast. Well, I'm reading the wrong bit. See, I told you we would fuck this up for the first few weeks.
It's going to take weeks.
Live interaction with you, the TCT pack or the 2C3 pack, however you want to say it. News, nice. What we've watched at home, dad jokes, and so much more. And of course, your next line.
Absolutely. And there is original content every single week, including DTC, Trailer Park, and so much more on YouTube.
Yep.
Big Summer Blowout, of course. Search 2C3 Pod, subscribe over there, like all the videos, do all that jazz. We appreciate it all so much, and you may not think it's much, but it means a lot to us.
Absolutely. If you would like to watch a lot of first-person action, rage-inducing video game playthroughs, you can certainly find me personally over on twitch.tv/Dylan2C3pod. Links are down below.
But fuck that, dude. How about where you are right now if you're watching live on twitch.tv/2C3pod live? Head on over there, subscribe, follow, do all that jazz, ring all the bells, put all the emotes, do all that jazz. We love it.
That's right.
We love it.
Do all that shit.
We fucking love it.
Yeah. Oh, man, give me that dopamine. Oh, right into my bones. Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been a wonderful evening. We will see you next Wednesday or Tuesday?
Let me do my schedule. No, Tuesday.
Tuesday. We will see you next Tuesday. As always, my name is Dylan, and as always with my co-host
Mitchell. And do not forget, we are Two's Company,
and you are the podcast.